Good morning, everybody. Now, you are free to swipe if you choose, but I want to bring this up because I think it's very important. Tonight as I was driving, I had situations happen where people came out in front of my vehicle in crosswalks, and I didn't see them. And it was really scary because had I been going a little bit faster, I might have hit them. What am I talking about? As the weather gets warmer, as pedestrians start using walkways and walking their dogs and stuff like that, they're going to be out and they're going to be more visible. So we as drivers need to be aware of our surroundings and make sure we're paying attention. Make sure we're asking ourselves those questions, those what-if questions. What if somebody steps out off the curb? What if, this situation happens and they come across the street? What if the dog runs out in front of you? Are you going too fast for the conditions? Now, the sun had just gone down. The shadows were bouncing off of the road. I couldn't see very clearly. Had I not seen the white dog, I probably would have hit the people in the crosswalk because I was going a little below 35. That was the speed limit, 35. And I was approaching the intersection, and all of a sudden, I saw the white dog. And that's when I applied my brakes. And it took me a minute to slow down. So please, for us, for yourself, for your own health, your own safety, your own well-being, but for me, as a professional driver, please take the time to put on something reflective. Wear white clothing. Wear yellow clothing. Wear a reflector on your arm, or if you're riding a bike, put some reflective cape on your helmet. Do something to be seen. Take the time to be seen. I don't want to live the rest of my life knowing that I robbed you of your opportunity to live. I don't want to go throughout my life knowing I killed somebody. When I'm driving, there are certain deliveries that I have to make that they go through populated areas. And I'm constantly asking myself what-if questions. What if somebody jumps out in front of me? What if a dog runs out? What if a kid runs out? What if a car turns in front of me? The speed limit is 35 miles an hour. I don't go 35 miles an hour. I always go under because I want to make sure that I'm paying attention so I can hit my brake and I can stop in time and not cause anybody their life. It's something that I think you should be aware of. It's something that I think is vitally important. People don't talk about it enough. Pedestrians need to be watched out for. And pedestrians, you need to not be stupid. Okay? Nothing is worse. You're not going to save any time by cutting across the road or skipping a crosswalk or crossing against the light. You're not going to save any time, especially if you get hit by a car or you get hit by my truck. You get hit by my truck, you're dead. End of story. And that brings me to one more point. All these protesters. What in the Sam crap and heck are you doing thinking you can stand out in the middle of a freeway? If I'm coming down the road at 65 miles an hour on a freeway and I take a blind corner, and all of a sudden, as I come around that corner, you're standing in the middle of the road, you're done. I can't stop. I cannot stop that fast. It takes me the length of two football fields to stop. So if I come around the corner and I see 15 people standing in the middle of the road, guess what? You just became part of my grill because I'm going to hit you. It's going to happen. I'm not swerving my truck. Not going to do it. I won't do it for an animal. I won't do it for anything. Now, if it's a situation where I can see far enough ahead of me and I see that it's an accident or I see that it's flashing lights or I see that somebody's standing in the road, then yeah, I'm going to do everything in my power to stop and prevent an accident. But if I come around a blind corner and you're standing in the road, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to be able to stop in time. And then God help you, because you're pretty much going to be toast. So for the love of God, would you please just take a little bit of time and think about situations and wear reflective clothing when you go biking or walking? Please, I'm begging you.